Hey, it's Anya. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm here today to tell you about my month end empties for September. I have gotten through a bigger basket this time. And I do have some unempties in here. So let's wrap up September with some amazing things. And if you want to know what it is that I got through, then just stay tuned. All right. So first I want to address this. Fresh out of the shower. I just bought some new hair care items yesterday and I wanted to test them out. So I took a shower. I also got some new hair gel and also a mousse to try different products for my hair. I had been using the Wedod heat and humidity curling, it's like a curling gel, but it's like really thin and slippery and it works great, but just one, it was almost empty anyway. I literally probably have enough for like maybe 2 more wash and goes. So trying out this Curl Rhythm jojoba curl gel and to see what it's about. It smells amazing. So that was part of the other thing that I was interested in. Sulfate free, silicone free, no animal testing, dye free, petroleum free, and mineral oil free. So it's got a lot of good things going for me. So while my hair is drying naturally before I put it up in my bonnet, I figured I would do a video. Also, hence why I have no makeup on, because I'm fresh, moisturized, serumed, I'm ready to go. So let's get into this wax. Enough nonsense. Let me pull out the half empties, or unempties I should say. It's not a lot, but I do have like 4 here. Just made a big mess of this basket. Okay, I have 2 here from Salt Mountain Melts that I've enjoyed and loved on this week. So first one up is Black Cat Society. This is apple cider donut, blackberry, and sugar cookie. I freaking love this. I never knew my life was missing an apple cider donut and blackberry combination. The sugar cookie just gives it a little bit more buttered sugar, and I'm here for it. I don't know if I'll melt this again before the season is up, so if not, that's cool. This is about I'd say about half of 4 ounces left, so I will just put that back in my Salt Mountain drawer, and I'm cool with it. Another one that I actually melted today, and I want to have a bigger size of this, is Sticky Fingers. I freaking love this. This is Bonfire Bliss, toasted marshmallow, marshmallow fluff, fire roasted marshmallow, and pie crust. It is decadent, it's buttery, it's delicious. I looked up the scent notes for Bonfire Bliss today. That oil has a marshmallow note also in it. So no wonder why it's called Sticky Fingers. There's literally 4 things in here with marshmallow. It's fire. That pie crust just makes it a little more buttery and flaky. I get mostly Bonfire Bliss in the pie crust. And no hate, I love it. I freaking love it. I don't care if I can't really smell the toasted marshmallow, marshmallow fluff, or fire roasted marshmallow. It's just, it smelled like that charred, crispy outside of like a gooey marshmallow and pie crust. Like you're about to make it, like a bland graham cracker s'more. Yeah, that's what I'm running with. This lasted. Salt Mountain Melts usually last for me for more than 12 hours. So I know I had Sticky Fingers in for 10. I think. Right now I have, I finished off a wax cake in pumpkin cheesecake eggnog from Southbound. Just finished it up. My entire living room smells like the middle of a pumpkin pie, and I'm here for it. So, but that's not in my empties because these are just including for today's. Which I guess, I mean, technically, either way, this was great. Next up, okay, I'm all over the place. I do have like at least one more melt worth here of the Haunted Library from Rose Girls. This is suede, rosewood, leather, old library books, and fireplace. And I melted this with my Order of the Maesters sample from Teddy B's. I'm trying to like experiment here. I'm doing the forward facing camera. Kind of, there's like a sweet spot. Whatever. I like this more than I liked this. This to me smells like a Guinness Stout, which is a beer. It's a very thick, pungent, frothy beer. It's a brewed beverage, but it's a stout, so it's not my favorite. I enjoyed the Order of the Maesters much more. I actually cut this in half and put it in my 2 tea lights in the living room. And I love the plum note in here. And it's just creamier. Like, it's not so harsh smelling as, say, the Haunted Library. But I will probably finish this out until like November, and I'm gonna add some bakery to it to be able to enjoy that a little bit more. But I don't want my house to smell like Guinness, so I'm fine with that. And then lastly, out of my Empties is this souffle of Teddy B's, Tiffany's favorite birthday cake mixed with strawberry pound cake. This is actually the house blend. This was purchased on a whim. There were 3 souffles that were in great condition. Like, the bags, like, it's not been handled a whole lot. But they were souffles from 2020 and 2021. I bought them for scientific purposes. Basically to test out shelf life for Teddy B's for my home. So this particular souffle was poured on 11/5 of 2020. And I'm still able to get the idea of the scent, but it's not as potent as, say, the version that I have from this year. I got creaminess, like the whipped cream or pound cake note from the strawberry pound cake, and I got like an essence. It was like the shadow of the lavender. But I am going to finish this up here in the bedroom just to see if I could get more notes of it. But that's what I got on cold, and that's essentially what I got on warm. I am very happy that I have the newer pour in my stash. I was also really curious about this blend with her house blend strawberry pound cake, which I haven't had yet. So oldie but goodie. Still has some life in it, but not as potent as, say, this year's pour. Okay. I'm just literally gonna, I just threw this whole thing apart. So we'll just go ahead and hit the next Rose Girls that I finished off. And this was Hoodie Weather from, Christine had gifted this to me. This is spiced pumpkin custard and vanilla sandalwood. I freaking love this. I actually melted this in the bathroom. Well, I finished off the bag in the bathroom, and I melted it a few times out in the living room. This is gorgeous. I mean, you can literally melt or add sandalwood. Vanilla. It has to be vanilla sandalwood with more gourmand scents, and I would fall in love with it. I love this. This is actually still going in my bathroom currently, and it smells divine. It's like a very cozy pumpkin pie custard. I'm so here for it. Next up here, Lord have mercy, y'all. It's a hot mess down here. I got through another Teddy B's. Yes, I did. Okay, here's the other Teddy B souffle I finished, which was a Wish at Witch Woods. This is fireside marshmallows, buttery sugar cookies, bonfire embers, and Palo Santo. And Summer had gifted this to me, so thank you so much, Summer, for this, and a lot of my wax collection. Because you're an amazing friend. Anywho, love this. I am here for anything smoky marshmallow and woodsy with Palo Santo. But you can get the cookie, and it's just a beautiful blend. I would definitely get this in a bigger size. Smoky Bakery, my favorite. Okay. Now I have 2 Dessas here. I do. So we'll talk about Dessas next. I don't know if is Beach Nights considered bakery. It's body care, but it's definitely gourmand with that marshmallow. Anywho, I asked because this next blend was kind of like Smoky Bakery, but also not at the same time. Autumn Equinox, I melted one of my tiles here from Dessa's that I just got. This is Beach Nights Vanilla Voodoo with extra white birch. This is a stunning, stunning blend. I am in love with the combination of birch with Beach Nights. It is beautiful. I'm in my vanilla birch acceptance. I never thought that I would like something just so resinous and woodsy, but I've just been really loving also vanilla birch mixed with bakery, and this was a stunning blend. I cut my tile in 4 pieces, and this thing was a freaking beast. It lasted for me until I took it out for 12 hours. So very pleased with how that went. Would definitely get a bigger size of that. And lastly, from Dessa's, I finished up this brittle bar. Yeah, of Circus Under the Stars, which was gifted to me from Summer. And this is funnel cake, caramelized apple, cotton candy, Palo Santo, and bonfire. Now, if I were to have to choose a Circus concession type scent or blend to go with, I would pick this one because of the Palo Santo and the bonfire. That smoky note, the smoky, woodsy amber tones of the Palo Santo and also the bonfire really cut down on that apple for me. I would have enjoyed this more without the caramelized apple. I would have been okay with just the caramel, funnel cake, and the cotton candy, and the Palo and the bonfire. But the apple note, I just don't agree with caramel apple, and I wish I did because I love to eat them, but I just can't do the smell. So this was a stunner. I've melted this several times. This last go around, I actually did fill up my warmers for a nighttime melt around 8:30 and change out the warmers the next day for 12. So it lasted for 12 hours. And I did this in the living room as well as the kitchen. Next up, this was also gifted to me, and I want to say maybe Summer gifted to me. It had to have been. Destination Wax in Grapefruit JM. And this is a Joe Malone type. This is grapefruit, tangerine, rosemary, pimento, jasmine, and peppermint, similar to Joe Malone grapefruit. I love grapefruit scents, but this was just a little too... It's a little too much for me. And it's probably the pimento and the rosemary? I'm not sure. It was just really musky. Like, it was just a really perfumey, musky grapefruit perfume type scent. And I enjoyed this. I only had to melt 1 cube at a time in my bathroom, and this would blast my freaking doors off. Destination Wax, love their stuff. Just not a fan of that oil. Okay. That Smell Good shop, I melted these 2 squares from the Round Robin and coconut or Cabana Coconut, which is coconut, cocoa bean. Do y'all see it? Look, it's trying to focus. Maybe. Okay. Coconut, cocoa bean, brown sugar, and amber. I melted this in the bathroom. It was a very creamy body care coconut, but I really enjoyed it. It just didn't last a long time in the bathroom, but that bathroom was hard to scent anyway. I need to like put half a bar in there sometimes, so I'm not gonna fault that. And I would try it again. I would probably get a 6-pack though. Okay, so this medley is one I enjoyed earlier this week. I want to say maybe Friday, and I was in love. I melted this scent shot of sticky toffee corn from Candles by Victoria. And this literally smells like a buttered popcorn. Drizzled with caramel and toffee. I'm loving caramel bakery. So here for it. And this was a 4-pack of bundt shapes from Lavender and Speckles in Vanilla Surf before it became Vanilla Surf, like the official. So I melted these these 2 blends in my living room, and it was amazing. I would highly recommend. If you have like a caramel corn and some Vanilla Surf, put them together, and it's like you're on the seashore on the boardwalk, like a bucket full of just amazing kettle corn with a caramel drizzle. It was phenomenal. With the ocean air blowing by your face. I would do it again. Okay, speaking of Lavender and Speckles, I got this bag from the Round Robin. This is Friday night dinners, which is cranberry marmalade blended with honey cornbread topped off with French bourbon. So there was 5 shapes left, and I did my hottest warmers in the living room. I just don't think I'm a fan of cranberry marmalade, and it was like a lighter performer for me. So I'm not sure what the deal is, but I know the French bourbon, best bourbon is strong, and the honey cornbread is a strong oil. So I don't know if it was the air that day, but normally I can scent my living room with like 3 shapes, 3 bundts, and usually 1 in a tea light, and I just had a hard time smelling this one, so we'll chalk it up to allergies. Oh, there's another Teddy Bees. Alright, another one that I absolutely love this week, Balsam and Blooms from Teddy Bees from the summer. This is vanilla balsam, beach night, sandalwood, and golden autumn florals. I loved how this scent progressed as it was melting down. Immediately in the warmers, I was getting vanilla balsam and the beach nights, and then as it those 2 oils kind of dissipated, they were still there, but they were not like as intense. Then the sandalwood and the golden autumn florals came out, and it was absolutely amazing. I would get 18 hours each time I melted this, so I'm sad to see it go, but it was an amazing transition melt. Another empty. I melted this whole brittle in 1 day. I did 1/2 for my morning melt, and I refreshed the wax and finished it off for my evening melt. Winter Biscuits is stunning. This is I can't read, and my brain's tired. Sweet scent of Christmas baking permeates the home with warm hints of cinnamon, buttered pastries, gingerbread cookies, and patchouli. I love this, and this is the scent that it was my gateway to appreciating patchouli and bakery. And I can tell you that this particular oil, the notes in it are different than a smoky patchouli or the comfort type vanilla patchouli. You can actually smell like the spices. I love it. I love it. I would definitely order more. When Julie opens, I'll probably put this on my list to snag some more again. I wrapped up a souffle here of all your dreams and vending machines from Lavender and Speckles. This is lavender marshmallow, frosted sugar cookies, and cotton candy frosting. This was poured on May the 10th of this year, and I love lavender marshmallow. I had a lavender day. I feel like I melted this last week. I think I did. I had to have. Because I melted this with one of my tarts of the pink lavender and espresso that I had made out of the candle. So did I just melt that again? I think I maybe just finished it up. So we'll just chalk it up as it's done. I still have a tub of it, which is amazing. I love this one. Silky Soaps Strawberry Slushy. I got this from the Round Robin. This had enough in it to fill I was able to fill both of my warmers here in the bedroom with like an ounce worth of wax, and it was delicious. This is probably one of the most delicious strawberry scents I have come across, and it does smell like a cold slushy, but there's like a very slight hint of like a citrus, or like yeah, like a citrus and strawberry, just to give it that refreshing zip. It was so good. It worked very well in my bedroom, and I would definitely get that from Silky's. Last night after I came home from doing the groceries, actually, we'll just talk about yesterday. Yesterday I had melted dashing in my living room, the whole bar. I could have sent it to the living room with half a bar, but you know, YOLO. This is so good. This is one of my favorite bars from the new releases from last year's catalog, but they did not roll it over to the new fall and winter catalog this year. So I have I have one now here in my club. But this is creamy vanilla, mahogany, and fresh night skies. It's just a fresh and cozy woodsy scent. A little bit masculine because of the mahogany, but I'm here for it. I like a cozy masculine scent. So I'm cool with that. It was delicious. And a strong performer. Like, it was still going when I took it out last night. So I got up at like 7 and I put it in around 7:45. And I didn't take it out. So yeah, 12 hours I had it in the warmers, but this probably could have gotten for 2.5 days if I left it in there. I wanted some bakery, so that's the only reason why I took it out. So I cleaned out my warmers, but in my 2 tea lights, I melted probably like 1/3 of an ounce each slice of this I Heart NYC from Second and Spruce that I took off my sister's cake bite with her permission. And this is black and white cookies in sea salt caramels. Holy Toledo Batman. This was so freaking good. I've never had a black and white cookie, but my nose interpreted as like a cakester, the Oreo cakesters, and like they're the fluffy cake flavored like Oreo cookies, dipped or drizzled with like a really thick sea salt caramel. I'm here for it. I would purchase a bigger size than that. At least a cake bite, or a clam, or a mini loaf. Okay. Now we need to talk about this mix I did Saturday night. I was craving some more bakery. Surprise, surprise. I had taken this tongue shape that I got from the Round Robin from Birdie's Making Sense, and this was in Snickerdoodle, pumpkin pecan waffles, and honey roasted butter, and put that into opposing warmers in the living room. Then in my tea light on my coffee table closest to the sofa, it was the 2 squares here of chocolate chip frappe from Pharmacist's Daughter. This was so good. Actually got like the chocolate chips and the creaminess with the like Starbucks coffee. That was so good. And then in 2 warmers, this was all on the same day, mind you. In 2 warmers, I did 2 samples of Hug in a Mug from Scentsy, which is like a chocolate cake kind of scent. And then in 1 warmer, these were all in my sample bucket. Oh, you can't see. I also melted this sample of sugar cookie. This was a phenomenal mix. I am here for all things bakery and similar scent families, just to try them out to see how they go. So that was stunning. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Okay. I also finished off my souffle here of Autumn Embers from Salt Mountain Melts. If you know, you know. This is so good. This is pumpkin bread, caramel tobacco, charred pumpkin, roasted firewood, and cinnamon sugar graham crackers. I loved this every single moment. This is like the perfect amount of char and wood smoke mixed with the pumpkin and the bakery. And you definitely get the cinnamon sugar. And this was like cozy vibes. I think maybe I did this on Thursday or Friday in the morning. Whenever the tropical storm was coming in. It was probably like Thursday night. Or had to have been Friday. It was so good. I used the whole souffle and every single warmer. No warmer was left behind in my living room. I did both my tea lights and all 8 Scentsy warmers in the living room. Fantastic. Thankful I have a tub. I'm surprised I went through the whole thing. Normally I'm stingy with my Salt Mountain, but I just went ham. Okay. And then we have two more that are vendor, and then we'll get into retail and then Scentsy. So I melted these three shapes here from the candle nurse that Emily had gifted me of Strawberry Beach here in my bedroom, and it is still going. Still going. This is like hour 24. This is Creme de Boom Boom, Boardwalk Mallow Clouds, Strawberry Pound Cake, and Beach After Dark. Stunning. The fact that it is still throwing at this particular time in the melting cycle, I'm here for it. What is even funnier is when Dale was laying in here yesterday, notice they put this in the morning? Probably in the morning. Dale is my cat. He was laying on my bed. He's not allowed in here, but when he can get in here and sneaks away in, he'll lay on the bed. When he came back out and was visiting me on the sofa, he smelled like Strawberry Beach. So that if that doesn't tell you about throw, it should, because it is so good. And it's a lovely, lovely blend. I would get that in a much bigger size. Well done, Emily. Amazing. So today I also finished off my clam here of candy corn from South of Sanity. I melted these in alternating warmers here in the living room today. So candy corn is just a given for me. This one smells just like the candies. It's so good. Yes, I do like candy corn. Also, if you've never tried candy corn with salted cashews mixed in a jar and just for like a treat, salty and sweet, it's delicious. Okay, retail. I finished off this like 1 1/4 ounce clam here of hazelnut cream from Mainstays, and the notes here are hazelnut, caramel, and vanilla and caramel. This is so nutty and delicious. It gave me hazelnut frosting vibes. I need to get some more of this. I highly enjoyed that. I melted that in my kitchen. So when I was having my caramel bakery meltathon, that was going on in the kitchen. Okay, on to Scentsy. I melted this weekend, I think. This Saturday morning? At some point, Saturday or Friday. I melted both of these bars in my living room to be able to put 2 cubes in every single warmer. I literally wanted to drown in Hollow Harvest. Smoky Ambers, Vanilla Beans, and Hollowed Out Pumpkin. This is as if you were to put a pumpkin roll dressed in all its glory with the glaze and the icing and the pecans, and you put it on a grill and smoked it and had it for dessert. Or like if you were to char meringue past the point of like golden brown, that smell. Or like a charred marshmallow mixed with the pumpkin roll. I freaking love this. I'm going to increase the quantity to 2 in my club. I would love this year round. It was amazing, strong performer, and absolutely delicious. I need to get more. And also from the Gordy Goodness collection, I melted pumpkin sticky bun. This is so good. I don't know what magic happened, but with the heat, I got a brown sugar or a caramel note to go with the pecans to make it actually smell like a sticky bun. I didn't really get the creamy coconut or the coconut cream, but I did get, it was like a pumpkin sticky bun with caramel. If you ever had the pecan bun from Cinnabon, it's like that, but stickier, like a homemade sticky bun. If you've never had one, hit me up, I'll give you a recipe. They're amazing. They just take a lot of time. I would repurchase this, and I am keeping this in my club. Almost done. We have a bar here that I finished up in my bedroom of Snuggle Up from the Catching Z's collection. This is like a jammy time bar on steroids. I could scent my bedroom with 1 cube per warmer, and I only have 3 in here, but only two of them are on right now. So I got 4 melts out of this. Thank you to Melissa. I think that's who put this in the round robin. I love this bar. My mom has this in her bar or her club, and it's such a strong performer. I haven't had this in quite some time, so it was really nice to read this on that bar. And then lastly, in the bathroom, I actually melted this bar of cedar cider as well as this tester. And I would melt 2 cubes at a time. Oh, this is so good. Normally I don't like cedar scents, but there's certain ones that I can do. This mixed with this apple cider is absolutely stunning. It is such a strong performer. I absolutely love this bar. I would highly recommend it if you like a woodsy cider apple. And you can't go wrong. It's the perfect time of year for it. I also melted this tester, I said, because I had 2 cubes left. So I was like, well, I have this tester in my bathroom melting basket, so I kind of just threw it in there. And then lastly, this tester of Tropic Nectar. I can't remember what the notes are. It's a creamy, I feel like there's like passion fruit, mangosteen. It's kind of got like that super tangy, almost guava-like note, but there's a creamy sorbet type vibe to it. Or have you ever had those, is it Jumix? They come in a blue can. There's like peach nectar, mango nectar, I want to say maybe tamarind. They have all kinds of stuff. You can usually find them in like the Hispanic grocery stores, or a gas station. Anyway, here in the South, that's what we have. But that's what it reminded me of. Absolutely yummy, and I enjoyed that in the bathroom. Just had some random Spanish, some random spring and summer testers in the bathroom, and just wanted to get through that basket. And that is it, you guys. I've gotten through quite a bit. I can't believe I got through 1, 2, 6 Scentsy bars, 5 testers, and a crap ton, like actually started and finished this week, some wax chunks. I couldn't be happier. I am very much loving this time of year. Fall encompasses for me so many, like it's more complex, and you have a bigger variety of scents to enjoy during the fall. It's not just like Christmas tree peppermint cookies and bakery. I feel like you can have a whole variety of things for fall melting. So I am loving this. This is my favorite time of year. So I hope you guys are enjoying the stuff that you are melting. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and comment down below. Tell me what your favorite thing that you melted this week or last week, and I will catch you in the comments. If you guys stay safe, stay well, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.